Dear ladies, I want to talk about responding versus reacting. A lot of times when you respond, you're making a intelligent decision. When you react, you're reacting off of emotions. So I want you to take some time and think about things really good before you make a decision. And this goes with relationships as well, because a lot of times we don't really pay attention to things, and we kind of get lost in the sauce, okay? And I'm saying we as women. When a man tells you things and you're having a conversation, I want you to take some time and think about what he's saying. I want you to watch his body language. I want you to pay attention to the details, because everything is in the details. They will tell you all about themselves, but you have to pay attention to the details. A lot of times you will hear something, and instead of you internalizing it, you'll just react off of emotions. And you got to get away from that, because you miss a lot of things by reacting when it's not even necessary. Once you love yourself and you know what you want, you don't have to react on certain things. You have to take action and do what you have to do, what's best for you, because you have to remember everything is about you at this moment. You can't allow somebody else's garbage to get in your eyes. Everything is about you. So when you see your deal breakers and the signs that you can absolutely not deal with, you need to excuse yourself from that situation. You can't sit up and get into a relationship and think that it's all about fun and games, because every time you go out, you guys are enjoying each other. You guys are having a good time. Everything is just going amazing. That's all good and dandy. But if you don't ask questions and you don't get to know who this person is and let this person know what your needs and wants are, then they'll never know. And then, now that you done got yourself all involved and entangled into this relationship, and you're finding out all this stuff, now you're mad. Now, I know that things can happen at any time, but it's important that you ask questions. Questions are very important. And some guys may say, oh, you sure is nosy. You sure ask a lot of questions. Those are the ones that you have to be worried about, because as a woman, you should be asking questions, because you want to get to know your person, okay? That way, when shit pops off, you don't have to worry about reacting. You can respond in an intelligent way and just excuse yourself once again from the situation. So don't expect for a grown man to know what you expect for him to know when it comes to you, okay? Because your standards, your expectations, your boundaries are different from everyone else's. And that's why we are called individuals, because we all have our own way of saying things, doing things, and responding to things. The last woman that man was with may not have required for him to do anything. She may let him get away with whatever he wanted to get away with. She might didn't require what you require. So know your requirements. Know your expectations. And let that man know what your needs and your wants are. Now, I'm not saying do this on the first date, but when you know, okay? So after you done dated and you know in your heart that this is somebody that can potentially be the person that you want to spend your life with, based on what you've seen so far, based on how you feel, based on how everything looks, and what he's shown you, then that's the time when you need to start asking questions. And I'm saying respond versus react because a lot of times women get into these situations. They put themselves in these situations. They don't ask questions. They don't let a man know what their needs and wants are. And then they get all emotionally attached. It becomes a soul tie. And then he start acting a fool. You never told him nothing. So now it's hard for you to get away from him because you're all emotionally attached to this man. And reality is a sexual thing. Because you know in your heart you should not be attached to somebody that's not making you feel good, that's not treating you right. And know that this person is no good for you. Because you have to remember, everything in the beginning is a presentation. And when the presentation is over and the true person come out, that's when the shit hit the fan. Don't wait till then. Find out who you're dealing with. Have these conversations. Stop wasting your time. You have to remember, a man may be the boss, but women are in charge. A man may wear the pants, but a woman controls the zipper. Know your position. Love yourself. And stop putting yourself in situations where you lose control. Because the only person that you can control is yourself. So don't wait till the shit hit the fan to act a fool. Especially if it's not your husband. Love yourself enough and more to get your ass out of this situation that you don't deserve to be in. It's happening for a reason, because you don't deserve to be in this situation. So stop forcing yourself to be in situations that you don't deserve to be in. And that way, you don't have to react and get all emotional and crazy and can't think and, just out of control. And now you're depressed and, emotional and just, and just all in this crazy space. Stop putting yourself in these places. When a man tells you that he don't want the same thing that you want, believe him. And if you know this is what you want, stop wasting your time. You can't change his mind. Because it doesn't take a man long to know if you are the one, okay? It don't take him long at all. He knows. And when he know, he know. And if you telling him my future looks like I want to get married, and I want to grow with someone and have a family and all this, and he said, oh, I'm not ready for that. Believe him. Believe him. Don't keep going on and on and on, because you guys don't want the same thing. And the minute he pisses you off, once again, now you're mad. Stop it. Cut it out. I'm going to need you to cut it out. I'm going to need you to take control of yourself and learn to respond versus react. Respond with intelligence instead of reacting with emotion. It's time to love yourself, ladies. Enough is enough. I know that we are all different, but it's time to love yourself. And you can do it. Every woman has what it takes to rise above her circumstances. And it all starts with believing in yourself and taking action. And you can do it. Stop letting people stomp all over you and walk all over you and treat you like mud, because you are the queen of the earth and you deserve to be treated like that. Now, Auntie will be back. I love you. Stay tuned for more.